back to the Yoga with Nunga channel. I am Nunga. This is my spine. Well, today we have a flow for the spine that is just meant to focus on the spine. I want this to be sort of a self-diagnosis flow whereby I just want to be really intentional with how we are moving, with how we are feeling, especially on the back. Obviously the whole spine from the neck to the booty where the tail is, the coccyx. So grab your mat, grab your comfortable gear, get your groove on, and let's work on the spine, baby. We'll start on down, nice and low, sitting at Sukhasana. My good friends, please use a pillow to support your spine, elevate your spine, or just to lift your hips higher than the knees. I always talk about that. There's something in it, especially if your spine is really not in the perfect shape, so you're just sort of getting drawn back to this. So I just want you to have your spine nice and long and soft. And let's begin. Healthy spine, happy life, baby. Alright, so sitting nice and low at Sukhasana, I want us to first of all warm up the spine, and as I said, we want to really be intentional with the movement of the spine, one vertebrae at a time, taking it nice and easy and allowing the breath to refresh the body. Remember, your spine is all the nerves in your body, so from walking to feeling, that is all your spinal cord, the temple, the beam, the column of the spine. Hey, okay, so just sitting nice and low, bring your hands on top of your knees, and then take an inhale. And then exhale, bringing your chin to your chest, allowing the spine to round at the back. Inhale, taking the chest forward, gazing up at the sky. And exhale. Inhale, chest forward, open the chest, rise and shine. And exhale, rounding at the spine, chin to chest. Alright, a couple more of this. Inhale, focusing on the full range of motion from the cervical all the way to the lumbar. Feel it. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, open, feel it. Exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Last one. In, feel the neck open, and exhale. And then find your way to neutral, soft, relaxed. Before we move on, if you can do 7 of those, and if you know perhaps your spine is not really the strongest, self-diagnosis through this flow. Do 7 of this in the morning as soon as you wake up, and also before you retire to bed. Honestly, it's magic, and it's gonna work on really stretching out your discs and ligaments, and your spine is just gonna be feeling good. It will also reduce that back pain if at all you have any back pain. Then we'll inhale and take the arms up, and exhale, bring the hands all the way to the front, maintaining a flat, straight spine. And then you're walking as far as you can, trying to maybe bring the chest closer to the mat and maintaining a straight spine. Then your gaze is down, maybe in between your hands. With a couple of breaths. Maybe you take it again lower. Straight spine. So you're focusing on maintaining a straight spine. Right? No bends. And then we'll walk it to one side. Choose any side. Again, straight spine. And just feel the side opening up. A nice warm-up stretch. Then take it to the opposite side or the other side. And back to center, walking all the way back up. Beautiful. Extend the legs in front of you. Checking in with your buttocks. Ensure that you just feel comfortable the way they're placed, and then we'll form a peaceful yogi gun. So bring the index finger and the thumb to point forward and up. Engage your core, so drawing your belly in towards the spine. One vertebra at a time. I want us to slowly bring the whole spine down to the mat. All right. So just feeling the placement of the lumbar, then the thoracic, finally the neck. Still maintain your gun, take it all the way to the back, and then again engaging the core. Oops. Sorry, let me just... Okay. So engage your core, your gun is in place. We lift up again one vertebrae at a time. Take it forward, and then again we'll take it to the back. Same action. Feel the movement. Feel the placement. Feel the integrity of each vertebrae, and finally we'll come back. Alright, then slowly bring your knees to your chest. Hug the knees. Give your knees a good morning, good night, good afternoon kiss. And just feel, the placement or the heaviness of your spine on the mat. I want us to rock up and down. So take this nice and easy. No hurry, no rush. 1, 2. So make this fun, make this full. 4, and then 5. We'll come up to sitting, cross the legs, and then gently transition to tabletop. Tabletop, or already immediately alignment of the spine, of the core, of the hands, of the shoulders, of the hips. Your neck is nice and long. You're not collapsing, but instead you're strong and erect. And then you're pushing away from the mat, and then you're using your index finger. Really ground through your index finger. So make sure that your thumb and your index finger, if at all, like making sure that all the thumbs, all the fingertips are pressing down on the mat, but ensuring the index and the thumb are really, really, really grounded. Alright, here we'll just take one cat and cow. So inhale, drop in the belly, gaze forward. Feel the belly really, really drop. And then exhale and chin to chest. Shoulder blades are really spreading. You can feel that nice yummy stretch on the spine. And then we'll come to neutral. Engage the core. Tuck the toes up the back. Lift up to a hovering tabletop. And then take it to down dog. Walking the first dog of the day or of the night. Slowly, gently checking in with the body. Also checking in with the spine through the dog. Nice and soft movement.
maybe you really take it to the extreme by taking one knee closer to the mat, and then back to down dog, and the same with the other side. And then you come to neutral, trying to get your heels closer to the mat or flat on the mat as possible, while still protecting the knees, so allowing a soft bend of the knees. And then gaze forward, bending the knees, and then straighten. Inhale, bend, gaze forward, and straighten. Bend, and straighten. Then shift, engage your core, come to a high plank. Again, remember to ground down through the index and the thumb finger. I want us to just tap the knees down on the mat for a count of 10. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then take it up to down dog. Take an inhale. And exhale, soften. Push the shoulder blades away from the ears. Engage your core, grounding through the index finger, through the whole fingertips. Bend the knees, gaze forward, and slowly make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll take it up to mountain. So zombie lift, vertebrae, slowly lifting. Neck is the last thing to come up. And strong mountain pose. Standing nice and tall at mountain pose. Feeling all the work that we've done, or a lot of, not quite a lot, but the intention was really to focus on the spine, get some, core as well, and just alignment of the spine, alignment of the, foundations in yoga. So really, make sure that you check out the heart of yoga. The heart of mountain pose. We really focus on just how you should stand well. Really, in mountain pose, your feet are open to hip width distance apart or shoulder width distance apart. And just really lifting the toes up, and then as you bring them down, you want to spread them out and spread out your foundation so that you're standing nice and tall. And really, this, as we stand, we're focusing on the big foot, that thick foot, or the thick thumb, the thick big toe, really pressing into the flesh of that toe across really the mat or across your surface as you stand. And then your knees are soft and supported, so you're not pressing all the way back, but you're allowing support of the knees, protecting the knee joint by allowing a bit of softening on the knees. Your core is engaged, so you're not, even when you're walking, you're not walking as though you're falling. And if you're standing up and you just feel like you're slanting towards one side, or your neck is not straight, really there's just an alignment with the spine, or just with standing, that can tell you how your spine is. And as I say, this is a self-diagnosis practice or flow, which means that you're really trying, because this flow, I've made it such that it's not too hard, but still we're working on the spine. So we want to get back to the flow. So just a reminder to be intentional with how you're moving, and also to be intentional with how you're feeling in your spine, everywhere from your neck to your bum, so that you know what part of your spine, or where you're feeling any sort of pain or tension. Then you know that you can look up poses that you can do to work on that particular area, or just to work on the whole spine if this flow is really intense for you, or some bit of pain arises. So take it nice and easy. Just a heads up, or just tips, because I care about you, I care about your spine, I care about your body, about your flow in yoga. And I want you to really be able not to depend on me, but to just use this Yoga with Nunga channel to be the best that you can be. So we're standing nice and tall, mountain pose. Our foundation is set, our heart is set, our intentions are set, our focus is on self-diagnosis. Alright? I will also leave a few questions on the description that you can just answer after this class, or just whenever you feel like answering them. Alright? Okay. So I'm just standing here for the sake of looking at you and showing you what we're about to do. But still, if you're on the mat, just stand at the top of the mat, or just come, let's face each other and shall love. Mwah. Alright. Engage your core. Your glutes are also slightly engaged, your quads as well. We'll inhale. Arms come up. As you exhale. That was long for me. Then lower the right hand down. Then take it all the way towards the left hip. And then the left hand goes all the way towards the right side for a nice side stretch. So try to reach for something with both arms. Make it an effective, powerful stretch. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you pulse. Reach, stillness, reach, and back up. Take another inhale. Exhale, lower the left arm, stretch it out or reach out towards the right hip, and then start side stretch, reaching out for something. Inhale, and exhale, pulse. Oh, feel the side body open. Ooh la la. This again also increases the flexibility of the spine, which is something we really need, because if you're really stiff, like you don't even stretch at all, then your disc and everything that's holding on to your vertebrae that makes you feel good, your nerves, the spinal cord just becomes so stiff. You find yourself with issues of the neck, with stiff neck, with pain. Alright? So just try to stretch at least just for 10 minutes every day. Alright, take an inhale. And exhale, come back up. Let the arms stay up. I want us to engage the core, engage everything, and just slowly, as if someone is pulling us up with a rope from the top, we lift up to our tippy toes. So engage your calf muscles, engage your core, engage your quads. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. I'm gonna make my way to the top of the mat. If you're there already, we'll take an inhale. The arms are up, and exhale, forward fold. Hug your knees and halfway lift. Remember, in all these poses that I've offered so far, there are very many variations. So if at all you're not getting all the way down in forward fold, first of all, that's just a sign that your spine really is not as flexible, as well as your hamstrings, something that you can work on. But don't feel any pain, any resistance. That's what I'm talking about. Halfway lift, spine is nice and long, hamstrings are straight, and the extended neck is nice and long. And then bend the knees, place the palms down, flat on the mat, legs go back, high plank. Engage the core, shoulder blades pushing or pressing away from each other. You're nice and strong. Bending the knee, bending the elbows will come to line on the belly. So this is where the work, most of the flow the body of this video is. Let's focus now on the lower back, the lumbar, and the lumbar spine. The lumbar section of the spine is where all the weight, all your body weight is, so your spine or the vertebrae or the bones at this section are really strong. So let's just test that. Let's see how strong, our lumbar area is, our lower back is. Right? So I want you to just bring your forearms and just hold them, cross them like so in front of you. You can bring your chin to lie here, or just allow your head to rest on the there's allowing the head to rest, or just holding it up. So either point your toes or flex them. So allow one foot to just be flat on the mat. Then we'll slowly lift. So we're engaging the core and engaging the quads, the glutes, everything to lift one leg up. So let's go. So take an inhale and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Did you feel something at your lower spine? And then we'll take it to the other side. So engaging, extending, flexing or pointing the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. This time, maybe we bring the head down on the mat. We'll do one more round. Inhale. And exhale as you lift. Lift higher this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. The other side. Inhale. And exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Taking your hands by the hips, allowing the cheek to rest on the mat. I hope you felt something at the spine, something that you can diagnose about your lumbar area. Was there pain? Was there discomfort? Was it quite hard for you to do? And then maybe you keep on practicing and just notice the advancement or the strength that becomes of it. So bring your elbows down. in a straight line with your shoulders. Bring your feet together. So shimmy your feet together to touch. Either flex the feet or point. But I want you to engage the quads such that the knees come off the mat. And then we'll extend the hands forward. So as if you're reaching for something at the front. And then we lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Cheek on the mat, hands by the hips. Oh, baby. So when you try that again at your own time, or if you just want to do that to strengthen your spine, you want to engage everything from your glutes to your core, your hands as well, and then also saying, I am strong and I can do this. And then you lift. Alright, so bring your hands underneath your shoulders. We lift up to a small baby cobra. Just feel the pose, feel it on the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then press all the way up and take it to down dog. Bending one knee at a time. Heading over to the very last pose. Just to relax the body and still relax the spine. So bring your knees down, standing, just to stand on our knees. you're strong, you're engaging your core. Then we interlace the hands at the back. Then push, 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 open the chest to the front. So I want us, first of all, 2 variations. So variation 1 is to just stay like this. Or, and we've done this before, but let me explain this. So you want the crown of the head to come down on the mat. Like so. Alright? So it's not hard, it's easy, and it's very relaxing. So engaging your core. So we want to go down, maintaining a straight spine, but at some point we'll start bending. So let's go down. So then the spine is straight here, but then we bend it slightly, and then just bring the crown of the head down on the mat. Tuck the toes at the back to lift you, to keep you stable in your position. And then the hands are just falling as far as they can, wherever is comfortable for you. Close your eyes here. So either here or down here. You're on the chair, the child's pose. Focus on your breathing, the quality of air in the room, the temperature as it flows in and out. Maybe feel the pressure at the neck. So we won't stay here for too long. Try to focus on the sensations of the body. Slowly make our way to child's pose with the knees together. Release the hands. Allow the hands to just stay close to the feet. Close your eyes. That is it for the class. You can come up or remain down in child's pose. Now that is it for our spine flow today. If you can make the slightest bit of effort to do this, let's say 4 times in a week, 3 times in a week, or just to pick out chunks of this video that you can be doing, especially the flows, the poses that we did when we were lying on our belly, or just the one that we started with. If you can just take chunks of those couple of poses that seemed easy for you but still you felt something was working on the spine, please do that 4 times in a week. Tell me, share with me how you felt, how your spine feels. Make sure you answer the questions or check out the questions in the description box. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Namaste.